What's up, everyone? Eric with Ham Radio Concepts. ARRL Field Day is here. And what do we have? A lot of stuff.
Oh my gosh.
You can use that for the weight, you can use that to angle it, to get it, you have two rocks down there and an arm, so these double in length. So this is the N6BT.
Good morning, Jan.
Good morning. N6BT 5K, 10, 12, 15, 17, and 20 meter portable antenna.
Is this your antenna?
This is my antenna, very simple setup.
Tell me about it.
Okay, it's a vertical dipole. Even though the bottom part of the antenna is horizontal, it's listed as a vertical dipole, and near the water, which we're right next to the water, this antenna is very effective. It's full size right now on 10 meters. Okay, very simple to change bands with external jumpers for the horizontal and the vertical radiator. You make a simple 1-to-1 RF choke, or use whatever 1-to-1 choke or balun you happen to have at home. The legs will extend twice as long for uneven ground, and it's a very lightweight, simple antenna. This is the guy who started Force 12, made the Sigma antenna, which became the Transworld H antenna. But this antenna is half the money of the Transworld. He decided his antennas with his partner were getting too expensive, and he started his own company. So let's see
Have you used this antenna before?
We used it yesterday on 15 meters. This is the first time out for this antenna, and it's a very simple antenna to operate and disassemble and adjust. It takes merely minutes. It's pre-marked at the distances for the bands, 10, 12, 15, and 17, and 20. Good for I think it's 300 watts. I think it's more. I think it's 1,000 watts. Waterproof box, and all your coils and everything are inside. You never have to open the box. The old model, you had to pull the cover in order to adjust the coil jumpers.
Very cool. Let's go take a look around and see what else we got. Jan is the master plan maker here.
And to set this antenna, of course, we used our Jantenna by Radio Waves.
All right.
Eric, this is the MFJ, right?
Yes, this is my MFJ Cobb.
Remember I seen you...
Yep, a lot of people asked me, I wanted to bring this again and just get a clip of me using it, because a lot of people asked, is this a good field day antenna? So I have this here on the beach. You can see it's right here. I'll show you what it sounds like. I had this working on 20, and it was just pulling stations in all day long. I would recommend that this is a little bit of a challenge taking this apart and moving it. It's not the most practical portable antenna, but I did it. It's right here. And it only, take it all the way apart. Don't try to do it halfway, because then the wires get tangled. Take all the wires off and then you'll have no problem. Me, I tried to do it halfway. But I have that running with the coax over there in the John Frankie's trailer, which is the white one next to Jim Davis's.
Well, wait a second, Jim. Where are you going? This is.
I'm going to see John Frankie.
All right. Well, you got to say hello. My YouTube may not know you. This is Jim Kearns.
KM4 UFN.
UFN. That's retired Jim.
That's retired Jim.
Retired
and
Jim.
Four Jims, 3 Craigs, and 2 Dons. So we have to distinguish ourselves.
Retired Jim likes to do the QRP like me. You have an 817.
817 ND.
And
very nice.
Yeah,
love that thing. And a Tim Ortiz QRP antenna, a collinear dipole, 66 feet long.
So it sounds like you've watched my video on both the 817 and the Tim Ortiz.
And then I bought an 1899T from MFJ.
So you watched 3 of my videos.
And I plug it right in, and I got a counterpoise just cut perfectly for 20 meters, and I go from Vero Beach all the way up to Massachusetts on our 20-meter net on Monday nights, so it works perfectly.
Yeah, that's another video I got to make for my viewers. They say they're having trouble tuning that antenna, so I'm going to make another one and show them, how critical that counterpoise is. But hopefully you'll see Jim more. If I can get together with Jim, we can do some QRP events, because everybody loves QRP.
Great.
Kilowatt 2 Delta Lima Juliet, I copied 1 Delta. Can I have your section over?
Sometimes you call them 20, 50 times, before you get them.
Okay, Kilowatt 12, Mike Bravo X-ray, I think. You're 3 Alpha, Western PA. Okay, we got it, South Texas. And what's the prefix there? I just have Lima, Victor, India. Okay, WB5. Thank you so much. Good luck. Yours at Whiskey 3 Yankee Alpha.
Whiskey 4 Oscar Tango.
All right, so with my cobweb on the beach that close, I'm going to show you the kind of signals that are just pouring in on this cobweb on 20 meters.
Uniform Juliet, 4 Alpha Charlie Tango. Truly. Please copy 2 Alpha Echo Mike Alpha. Tango Germany 9, America, November, Florida, calling CQ, King of Spain, Contes, QRZ.
So the Whiskey 4 Oscar Tango, here is the emergency management, the W4OT emergency trailer. That's where Dwayne is inside. We're gonna go see what Dwayne's doing. Dwayne is a CW-aholic. There goes Jan. So that trailer there is equipped with a lot of stuff, and we could put, in an event of a disaster, this club has all kinds of stuff. I mean, this can sustain communications, this entire club, with all kinds of emergency power, antennas, radios, etc. So let's go see what Dwayne's up to. What do you got there? You got an Elecraft?
Yeah, K2.
K2. How many watts does that put out?
Normally 15 max, but I got my 100 watt amplifier.
Very cool.
So right now I'm running probably 90 watts, 100 watts, somewhere in that area. And the difference is that the bug, let me switch to hand key here. Okay, the bug, you have to make manual dashes. The dots are made automatic by the spring action of the arm there.
That's why they call it a vibroplex, huh?
Yeah, because it vibrates back and forth, and you can control the speed it vibrates by moving the weight. The farther out to the end of the arm that the weight is, the slower it vibrates. You move the weight back, it goes faster, so you adjust your speed that way.
But your dashes are still manual.
Your dashes are always manual, so it's called a semi-automatic key, because that's automatic and that isn't. That's manual, so it's semi-automatic, half-automatic. Now the keyer, the paddle, when you do electronic keyer, makes automatic dots and automatic dashes as long as you hold it. So that's the difference between the semi-automatic and the keyer, electronic keyer.
How often do you use the bug?
I use it all the time at home. I use it a lot. I like it. It's nostalgic. This took the place of a straight key back in the early 1900s. I think it was like 1900 or 1901 it was invented. And the reason they invented this is because the old telegraphers from the railroad used to use a straight key, and they'd be sitting there all day sending code, and they would get carpal tunnel. Although they didn't know what it was at the time, all they knew is their wrist hurt.
Their hand hurt. What's your average speed on CW on the paddle there? What are you comfortable sending at?
I'm comfortable anywhere between 25 and 30, and because I operate there mostly because that's what most of the guys operate on 20 meters. It's somewhere around 25 to 30 words a minute. You don't hear too many faster than that, and you don't hear too many slower than that. So that's what I've been comfortable with because I've used that speed for years.
You have, looking here at the software, you have 124 contacts. You're the only one operating CW here, huh?
Right, yeah.
5 digital contacts, I have 4 of those.
Yeah. And the 67 phone contacts, I have 3 of those.
I have about 20 something of those. Well, thanks for the time about the here, can you for my viewers on the paddle just do ham radio concepts, spell out the paddle.
Okay.
Beautiful. So here's the other side of where we're running all the coax through here. And that's going out here. I'll show you a couple of the antennas we got. A little quiet Honda generator there. So this is a hex beam. I was using that last night on 20. I don't know whose hex, it might be Gary's hex beam. That's one heck of a tripod there. It's one heck of an antenna, I gotta say. That thing was working amazing. Rotator. And then they have, of course, Jerry's satellite rig. Video on that exclusively by itself about how he built that. So up top there, if you could see those, there's a couple wires that they tied to the balcony over there. And they brought them, let's see if I can get over here and check it out. There you go. Actually, it's up in the tree. Wires are up in the tree and they come all the way over and they're anchored all the way over there to the flagpole. And so you got an 80 meter and a 40 meter up there. Alright, so it's almost midnight. This is what happens here when you get the overnighters. So here right now I got Dwayne on my FT450 doing CW, And we got Eric over here on the 7300. But this is pretty much it. You take a look around. Everybody's gone. Let's see what Jim's doing in there. Let's go take a look and see what Jim's doing in here. I'm gonna check out the kitchen.
Yeah.
Chef Jim, Chef Jim, it's what time at night?
Well, it's midnight. It's time for a midnight snack because, as we all know, you know, the ham radio ferry will come to us sometime in the middle of the night and expects to be fed. So we're going to leave hamburgers and beer.
All right.
Because that's extra points. I don't know if you read in the ARRL rules, but if in fact you feed the ham radio ferry, it's worth an extra 200 points. So you know they're going to actually, you know, the ham radio ferry. There's no chimney here, as you probably understand. So the ham radio ferry is going to slide down the Mosley Trimander outside, and it's going to be here before you know it. So we want that the ham radio ferry to be well fed.
We don't leave cookies out. We do hamburgers and beer.
Exactly. And the microwave, by the way, is dissipating RF energy. My understanding is that we're running.
Do we get points for the?
We're running at least 1,000 watts at 1.2 gigahertz right now. In fact, I don't know if you know, but it's kind of, I'm feeling the sunburn over here. Yeah.
Don't stare into the
That's
microwave.
Right. Don't look in the microwave. That's right. It's going to hurt you.
Like, that was weird. Got him.
That was the first contact ever on my FT450 with CW. I got it on film too. There you go.
There we go.
Well, we're going to make a status update. Right now it is 2:30 in the morning. I got, of all the people here, we got Eric here. Eric, what's going on lately? I'm pulling an all-nighter with you, buddy. What are you working on?
Well, 40 meters is coming back alive. It was drifting in and out for a long time there.
Yeah.
It was really hard to make out. But we've been getting quite a few contacts just
How do you like that 7300?
Oh, I like it very well.
I did a video on that a while ago. A lot of people like that radio, and I liked it, played with it. I'm a Yaesu guy, though. That's just me. I'm going to go around. See, me and John are out here making antennas at 2:30 in the morning in the parking lot. So
Is that right?
yeah, he made a couple contacts on 20. This is like a big sleepover. We got nobody here. A lot of the guys went to bed. There is still soda and food left over from dinner.
And so day 2, a lot of the guys came back and they're playing again. We got Gary over here on PSK. He's working the digital contacts. Gary's got the ICOM here and working digital. So not a lot of the guys are here yet. They're coming back.
Hey, Jan.
Yes.
Will you tell me about these sticks for the people that don't know?
Okay, first of all, on field day, due to the rules, you can't have 2 people on the same mode on the same band at any one time. So we're running 5 alpha. I don't know why the 5 isn't on here. But you see we have stickers to go on. These are the talking sticks. So if you have the talking stick and you're set up for 40-meter voice communication, we're 5 Alpha, South Florida. That way the operator knows exactly what to transmit to the receiving station. And this keeps us from duplicating stations on the same band, which would void out our points.
Answering this guy.
We also use a set of filters, a set of bandpass filters. These are made by Dune Star. Very nice people, by the way. And that one is for 40 meters. So it's 300-7, 300 watts, 7 megahertz. This filter keeps you from transmitting any harmonics out on 20 meters or any other band while you're on 40. In other words, your IMD third order harmonics cannot go out.
So that way the guy that's operating in the trailer next to you is not getting wiped out by your radio.
Right, if he's on 20 meters, you're on 7 meters, you won't interfere with each other.
Right. Very cool, those are good to have, especially working all these
multiple stations.
Just to show you the cables that we have running out of our window here, it's just feeding this room.
Whiskey 4 Oscar Tango.
Yeah, they all going out to all the antennas out there.
You up in the 190s yet, Dwayne?
184.
Oh, you're close. I was being facetious.
I'm close.
So Dwayne hasn't stopped yet. Dwayne's still doing this. He's got 184 contacts on CW, day 2.
Harder and harder because there's a lot of dupes.
Yeah.
I've worked everybody. Nevada, I haven't worked them. Nobody's worked Nevada yet.
Got him.
Yes.
The guy just picks the state and he gets it.
Good job, good job.
Lunchtime here at the gathering. It's coming to the end of field day. But lunchtime, and then we'll start packing up.
This is the lovely Miss Pate, Jim Davis's other half.
K4PAG here.
She is an operator.
Yes.
Have you made any contacts, Patty?
Yes, I did.
On which radio? Where were you at?
And John Frankie's van.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, in the camper.
What do you think about these events, field day and stuff?
Well, they're wonderful training to keep for times of emergency and when we really need it. Like when we had the hurricanes here in 05, our only communications was through amateur radio to EOC. So amateur radio saves lives.
That's right. Where did I see that somewhere? I saw that on a bumper sticker somewhere.
So, enjoying Field Day 2017.
I enjoy seeing you, Patty. It's
Always nice
talking to you.
Always nice to be seen.
Yeah. Well, just that fast, field day ends. My antenna is down. We're cleaning up. Parting words for our viewers, Jim.
Well, actually, Eric, this was a wonderful time, a fabulous experience, and I am taking home my new Kia. Da 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 da.
That's one hell of a Kia.
It is. It is. I hope to be able to strengthen the spring tension so that I can call this a workout and a CW training session.
All right, Jan, wrap it up. What happened this weekend?
Okay, this is KK4GGJ. Here we are, beautiful on the Atlantic Ocean in Vero Beach, Florida. Our club, W4OT, has wrapped up field day. We did a couple hundred contacts on a CW, about 150 on voice, and on digital there were not enough stations on. We had too many duplicates, and you couldn't work too many. So hopefully there'll be more digital operators next year to increase the digital count. We make sure we police the area. We tried many antennas, as you've seen on videos earlier. And as you see, it's so rough, the working conditions in Florida. Of course, we were on emergency power, all portable antennas, and tried out a lot of new equipment, and you could see that on Eric KJ4YZI's videos. So that's it from Vero Beach, Florida.
It was a great time, and I guess maybe next year we'll be back here again at the Del Mar. Vero Beach, 7-3 from KJ4YZI. And
KK4DTJ.
All right, guys. Well, driving home from field day, you know, I hope this video gives you an idea of what field day is about. Field day is happening all over the world, and you know, probably most likely your club around you does events like this. It's a operation to get a lot of guys together and to exercise. They make it like a point system, you know, to exercise the practice to get people out there. And so it's really not about winning a contest or anything, but it just, you know, have some sort of objective. You know, certain clubs, the bigger clubs that have more radios, these guys are serious about it. You don't even have to be serious about it. You can operate this from home. You can get involved in your local ham radio club, local amateur radio club, and see what they do for field day. See, you know, stop by, meet some of the people that are in your local club. Every club's different. The people you see here in this club does not represent how all field days are. This is the club I'm, you know, friends with locally, and the W4OT, and some great guys, and you know, all the things I've learned from them over the years, and then I get to, you know, show the newer people into the hobby with some other practices like in this video. So I hope you enjoy the hobby, and that's all really what it's about. You know, these videos are just showing you some parts of the hobby to show you some interesting things of it. It's not just getting on there and talking about the weather. There's a lot of different things you can do, a lot of different things that happen, and a lot of different antennas to play with. You could even show up at your local field day event or another field day event and try new radios, try antennas, see what works, experiment, play with things. Check out my other videos, you'll see all kinds of stuff. And I want to thank each and every person that watches and follows my videos. Over 14,000 subscribers, and I love the positive feedback and the positive comments. Thank all of you for watching me. Just more to come, man. A lot of stuff coming your way.